All right, let me plug up and then let's get straight into it. Wait, why does it say? Am I live? It says waiting. It says waiting. Dog. Please tell me I'm live. Hey, there we go. There we go. We're actually live. Okay. If you guys didn't see the Discord, there's an announcement coming soon. Yo, we're live. We're live again. Different chart though. A little late today? What do you mean? What do you mean? Wait. Am I late today? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Shout out Onsite. But Onsite gave me some life-changing information. Hold up. I just figured out that like you can trade TradingView from like you can use here. Let me move my mic. You can use TradingView on the desktop. Like there's TradingView desktop is a thing, and I just found that out. All right, I haven't done my daily bias in here. Bearish. Looking like clear. MMS. Looking for a higher time frame retracement. 2 frame. A lower time frame MMSM. We will see. TXY looks very bullish. Bullish news at 10 a.m. All right. Okay, so we do have news at 10 a.m. So that's something to keep in mind. We had news at 8:30, and so 10 a.m. news. Hold up. Sorry, I'm looking at Discord. All right, let's lock in. We have 10 a.m. news, and then we also had 8:30 a.m. news. Yo, what's good, Anthony? How we doing? How we doing this morning? How's everyone doing? I just found out that TradingView has desktop yesterday. The only thing that would make me bearish here, or make me bullish here, is if we just get. I don't know. I'm bearish no matter what. I'm not gonna take a long today. This looks like clear market maker sell model. Let's see if we want to come back into this redelivered rebalanced area. Notice how this is this isn't a fair value gap, but this is more powerful than a fair value gap because you see this wick here. This would normally be a fair value gap, but the fact that we have that wick there, and notice how price doesn't really need to come in there, and then we dump. This is looking like clearly bearish. We go to the daily time frame. We now come into the Internal range liquidity. Where are we going next? External range. I don't know if we'll get. We'll definitely probably not see this low today. Maybe Friday. But I'm gonna remove this SMT because we don't really need it. Price has already moved to internal range liquidity. Now I'm seeking external range liquidity. Let's see. We haven't retraced an equilibrium, so that's kind of concerning, or not concerning, but that's something to note. If we zoom down, we kind of had that move already kind of happened, but we have liquidated this original consolidation. So that's just how it is. That's how it be sometimes. So we already have completed kind of sell side of this internal market maker model, but I'm still looking at this from a standpoint that we are still within this higher time frame 1 hour market maker model, with the draw being this low down here. But notice how we just took this original consolidation on ES. We are within a 4 hour. Oh yeah, we're about to close below mean threshold of this. I was really looking at this order block as well. This was a strong order block because we reacted off this 4 hour fair value gap, and then we had big displacement higher. So if we close below mean threshold of this order block, that is very bearish. That would be very bearish. So I'm gonna mark out mean. I'm not gonna mark it out, but it's just something to know. And then only gonna do the bodies. If we close below this level, that's super bearish. So we'll see what happens. I don't really know if there will be a. I'm not really eyeing anything at this moment. I'm gonna take off of these, but basically we had that low risk entry. Then we have first stage, and then I'm anticipating maybe a second stage of redistribution here in this sell side of the curve. What was this? That was that 4 hour fair value gap I was looking at. So we have broken through that 4 hour fair value gap I was really eyeing last night, and it's looking like we're gonna go to -4 of this manipulation leg. And notice -4 lines up with just a completely random level, just very completely random. I don't know. I kind of like this white and black. I'm gonna have like a new one every day of the week. Every day of the week we go Monday, and then we have Is it easier to see than this? I don't know. I still like this. Like, this is still calm. It's still chill. Do we have an SMC at the highs? I didn't even look. Yeah, we did. Barely. There's your SMT. At news. I'm not gonna lie. I might start to look to trade pre-market. Like, if the model's there, like, I might look to enter in on something like this. Because a lot of the times we'll be within that, especially if we have 8:30 news. Because that 8:30 news is that manipulation. It's just that news driver. It just drives that manipulation faster. So I might start looking to be involved in before news. Or not before news, but like right after this. The SMT, that's your clear sign for turtle soup. And on NQ, this also was the internal market maker sell model. We have this low down here. So this was a market maker sell model. We'll go over that more in the market maker sell model review. But let me stop lacking. What do y'all want to listen to today? Gotta switch to the burner. It's got YouTube Premium over there. You guys want jazz? What are we feeling? Are we feeling that lo-fi I had on yesterday? What's good, Jobber? I see you using TradeView app now. Yeah, I am. I didn't know it was a thing. Honestly, don't love the fact that I can't have like Forex Factory right here. Like, the fact that I can switch to Forex Factory is golden. Taylor Swift. Someone might be losing their mod privileges. Hell no. You're trying to get your mod removed. Backstreet Boys? Oh. Yeah, I found out that like I can play copyright music, but I don't think it'll affect me. I don't think it'll affect me. Notice how higher time frame. This is that -2 to 2.5 level that we're. Notice how this could be a point. If we respect this, we expect to go back into equilibrium of this price leg, or maybe some form of retracement. Market opened like 4 minutes ago. Market opened like 4 minutes ago. I'm not even locked in. I'm not even locked in. Hi, Sonny. How you doing? I'm doing fantastic. How you doing? How you doing, brother? How you doing, brother? Notice this PD array. Come up, respected it. I don't know if I really care to be engaged with this right now on the lower time frames, but you never know. Let's see what happens. This also could be a place where we could be respecting this -2 to 2.5, and then we come back into a higher time frame PD array, such as this 1 hour, to then be able to catch another pullback of this move lower. This is kind of what I'm looking at. Kind of looking to maybe see something like this, to then have a pullback to finish this move later today. But on the 15-minute, it's more on ES though, like Ghost was saying in Discord. It's not so clear on NQ. But original consolidation over here, that could be like your low-hanging fruit. That could be like your first TP. No, I don't know if I like peaches. What should we do? I kind of like. What's like a good original consolidation? But like, if we're just looking at this, I wouldn't love to be engaged in like sell side. I wouldn't love to be. It kind of feels like I'm chasing price on the higher time frame. But this is what I'm looking at. Sell side of the curve, very clear. Expecting to get these lows met here. Notice this redelivered rebalance PD array. My guess is that we're going to go straight to that consolidation right now. We're going to hit this low. On the 1 hour, if we zoom out, is it a clear low? Yeah. That could be a good TP. Yo, have a good trade. You too, you too, you too. Dude, this is my trade music. Try this. Did you sign it in the Discord or something? I don't see it. If you guys want me to play something else, just let me know. Cause I'm not even listening to it, so it's kind of just like background ambiance for the stream. Miley Cyrus. That's crazy. You'll let market open play out. Overall, I don't really see anything that you could even take. Maybe this, take a short here, but I'm not going to take a stab short. This also does look like we could have a market maker sell model. Or a market maker buy model. Like a little internal one, just to rebalance price. I wouldn't love to trade it because it's just so counter trend, but we'll see. ES has taken this low, and I'm pretty sure that's this low one. Thank you. So we do have a higher time from SMT, but I would maybe feel comfortable taking a long. Because we just have low resistance liquidity here, and I've kind of seen a trade like this before. See, I don't know if I like TradingView desktop. I mean, it's definitely cool, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal if I just have Google Chrome up over here. Let me see. Tag bearish. All right. Let's see. Yeah, this is looking like this. So we'll have something like this, and then we'll soup it to go lower because we're in the higher time frames market maker sell model. Keep the jazz. It's nice. I like some Mozart while I trade. Dude, some classical music can put you in a mood for sure. All right. What I don't know. I kind of like this white and black a little bit. I don't know about this. The green kind of throws me off just a little bit. Just a little bit. Are you not wearing a polo shirt, bro? You think I'm lacking? You think you can catch me lacking without a polo shirt? The only time you'll ever see me without a polo shirt is on like the MMXM reviews, and then maybe like if we do a weekend, or there was one time I was ever live trading without a polo shirt on, but it was it's because it was cold in my house, and I had a polo shirt, but I put on a hoodie. All right. Why am I on MNQ? Oh, I want to... Dang, I do like TradingView because I can have like all these tabs pulled up. TradingView desktop. And then I'll have... MNQ, then MES up over here. So then it's just easier. So then I can, if I want to enter, I can just go over to this tab. I'll probably have this right here. Yeah, I like that. It's black. I can't see what you're wearing. It's like navy. Y'all, 2 more days till I move. We got Friday and then moving Saturday. So about to be in a whole different setup. I need to get most of my stuff packed. I mean, most of my stuff is packed. Like I did all that like in one day pretty much. Look at DXY right now. DXY looks so bullish. I won't say so bullish, but just clearly bullish. Come back within that daily fair value gap, internal range. Now, where are we seeking? What are we seeking now? External range liquidity. We're seeking external range in these highs up here. This looks clearly bullish. Came back in that daily fair value gap. Also this wick. What is that wick? What is this wick here? We zoom in. Order block. Notice how well that order block got respected. What does this look like? Market maker buy model. Yep. Internal liquidity swept within a daily fair value gap in a 4-hour order block. So a lot of confluence here lining up. I would like to see this become the breaker on the higher time frame. So DXY being bullish is just a little confirmation you can have, but we could see like some form of retracement here on DXY to frame like a little short frame sell model. I haven't really looked at YM actually at all. Overall, the daily doesn't look as good. Daily doesn't look as good on YM. We have just taken external range liquidity, so I was expecting this fair value gap to get met. Did we retrace an equilibrium? We didn't. YM, not gonna lie, this just looks like a retracement. On YM, I'm not gonna lie, this just looks like a retracement into this 4-hour fair value gap. Also, it looks like we could be coming back within this breaker. Breaker for value gap on YM. On the higher timers. Okay. Yeah, this could be a market maker buy model. To this original consolidation up here. I don't know if I love it though. We'll tape read this. I wouldn't take it though. Ideally, on a trade like this, I would definitely need to see SMT. Like, yeah, we have SMT at the lows all the way over here. But I'm not going to look to engage in this. This could be a soup. This could be somewhere where we have soup. So I'm going to mark out some immediate term highs. Here, I'm going to remove all these boxes. Clear original consolidation to the left of us. We are respecting standard deviation of this manipulation leg. But we have an SMT at the high. I'm not expecting us to come back up within here. Intermediate term high. This could be an area where we look to possibly soup this. This could be soup. Displacement higher. This now becomes the breaker. This could be somewhere that you look to enter. I don't like an entry at all. I wouldn't take it. There's just like 3 point or 30 points. That's cool. I think AM might be slow. Yeah. I joined because I don't know who to talk to, but what's been up with the markets, man? These have been the worst opens I've seen for months, and it's happening for the past few months. I don't know. I said that the action's been clean. The action hasn't been bad, honestly, in my opinion. But everyone sees the market different. Where are you moving to? I'm moving like 10 minutes away. My mentor told me that there's no bad price action. There's just something you don't know yet. Bro, that's facts. That's such a good quote. That's such a good quote. I feel like as a trader, it's so easy to say that like, oh, price action is just so bad. Price action is awful. But like really, if you break it down, like everything makes sense. And if we had bad price action, it was probably for a reason. Like the times in which price action is just horrible, it's usually when like seek and destroy's been completed, or there's been some type of model that has been completed, or we've just ran like 300 points. Like there's always usually a reason for price to be bad, for price action to be bad, or non-favorable. I don't know about you, past opens have been consolidating like they used to rip. Wait, what do you trade? Do you trade breakouts or what? Because yesterday's open was oh yeah, that would be up here. Yesterday's open, we had shoot a swing to then get this market maker sell model lower. So yesterday I thought it was clean. Today's open is looking like we could pass off to this high to then soup this high. We also do have news at 10 a.m., so I'm going to wait for that. Yeah, news at 10 a.m. News at 10 a.m. You missed something earlier? Need to find it? What do you mean? Yeah, there was a earlier SMT off that news candle. That's that manipulation. If we don't manipulate before news, that news is going to be the manipulation. So we had manipulation and then we sold off, took this low. And yeah, okay. Let's actually lock in. I want to see us get bought up to this intermediate term high. We have that breaker within. I'm not actually in that trade. That's such a... It's not my type of trade. 9:50 macro is about to open up, but we do have 10 a.m. news, so I'm not really gonna... I'm not gonna look at that the news. I'm not gonna look at the 9:50 macro since we have news. Do you have a strategy on the win-loss? How much do you profit you are making and take and what you lose? Honestly, I don't. I don't look at like my risk to reward on every single trade, and then my I don't look at that type of stuff. I'm just here to get better and focus on like what I'm just here to focus and grind and just get better at market maker models because that's how the market moves. Because this looks like buy side of the curve to me. For us to then take this intermediate term high to then possibly soup this high to then have an SMT here. So I might look to engage in a short up here. We zoom out, higher time frame. Looks clearly bearish. We are in this -2 to 2.5, so this could be an area in which we reverse from. We look on ES on the 15 minute. ES on the 15 minute. This looks like we completed market maker sell model, but we zoom out. ES just NQ looks very bearish. NQ looks very bearish. I took a long in London. Nice. Send it in the Discord. I want to see it. You took a long in London. Probably up to this high. Yeah, if we zoom out, clearly bearish, but we have taken this low here on NQ or on ES. Looks like we're gonna close below mean threshold of this order block, that was the order block I was really eyeing. We have taken buy side. We have reacted off a daily fair value gap, so I'm anticipating this to be the higher time frame draw. Yeah, yesterday I caught a nice move, but that's because the open didn't consolidate, and that's the point I'm trying to make. The markets just haven't been running like it did yesterday. Then adapt. Notice why price is changing and what it's doing instead. Don't get... Dude, 100%. Anthony, you just call man's out. Yeah, bro. The markets aren't going to do what you want them to do. The markets are going to do what the markets are going to do. Like, brother... Why are you trying to force the market to do something? Like, the market's gonna do what it wants to do. Learn what the market's doing, and then adapt from it. And if it's doing different things than what it used to, then learn what it's doing now, and then be able to adapt. Like, as a trader, you gotta be adaptable. Like, and especially to your mistakes as well. Like the times in which you want the market to do something and then it doesn't do it. All right. This could be SMT at the lows to then have this market maker buy model, but I don't really like it. I'm waiting for this news. I want to see what this news does. 950 macro has opened up, but this does look like market maker model on NQ. Let's do something like this to then get bought up to this intermediate term high to then have like a higher time frame soup. We are off this -2 to 2.5 on the higher time frame. Does look clearly like a market maker sell model on the higher time frame. So I want to see if we get bought up to this high, what are we going to do? As we see here, this is like an intermediate term high. Intermediate term high has a short term high on the left and the right of it. So this could be an area in which I'm looking for soup, because also within this 5-minute fair value gap. We don't have a 15-minute imbalance. We are probably going to open up an hourly imbalance. So we could see something like this to where we get bought up here, and then this retracement is a market maker model. Like, ideally, I would like to trade this to where we come up in this 1 hour fair value gap, and then we create a lower time frame market maker sell model. That's really what I'm looking for. We'll see what happens though. We now have SMT at the lows. Look at ES. ES is taking this low, so I'm expecting. Look how well this breaker's holding up. I'm expecting this breaker to hold. We get bought up to this intermediate term high. I'm expecting this to be the draw right now. But if we zoom out, that is the 1 hour fair value gap. So I would like to see us form a 1 hour fair value gap. We do have SMT at this low. NQ hasn't taken that low. Let's look at YM on the 1 hour. YM is just getting displacement lower. So NQ is the only one that's kind of like holding up. Let's look at DXY as well. Well, DXY is very bullish. So if we're bearish, we'd like to see DXY be bullish, and that's what DXY is doing. Like I was saying earlier, Daily fair value gap, daily internal range liquidity to daily external range. Textbook on DXY is what we're gonna have. Look at this. Let's zoom into the structure. This will be a market maker sell model. Guys, or market maker buy model. Is this not a market maker buy model? Are we not generating liquidity? Are we not inducing traders in on this way lower to this daily fair value gap to then have a market structure shift? Market structure shift. Change of state delivery. To then probably have first stage. Then probably have second stage. I'm gonna keep these boxes up and we'll see what happens. ES selling off. ES and YM are selling off right now, but NQ's holding this 1 minute breaker. Let's see how this low holds. So right here we have a 1 minute fair value gap. We have a 1 minute breaker, and then we have a 1 minute order block here. So if we close below this 1 minute order block, we'll see what happens. News in 4 minutes. I really want to see this news release. I'm anticipating us to like chill for these next 4 minutes to then form this 1 hour fair value gap. This 1 hour fair value gap hasn't been opened yet. Look on ES. We are within an order block. Bearish Sibi. So this could be a little speed bump. Like we could do something like this. And that's what I'm really getting after today. That's what I really want to see. Also 4 hour fair value gap. I'm gonna mark out this 1 hour because we definitely will have a 1 hour fair value gap here on ES. That's what I'm gonna mark out. Also gonna mark out constant encroachment of this. I want to create. Hold up. Do we got time? Yeah, we got 4 minutes till news. I want to create a 0.75. 0.75, and I want to do like 0.25. This will just be for imbalances to tell me. Alright, and then I'll make this black. I'll make this red. And then I'll make these 0.5, 0.75. I'll make them like, I don't know if I like yellow. Green? Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Gaps. I'm gonna say gaps. So that's that. Okay. All right. Also, what I want to do is I want to do. I mean, this is pretty much. Well, that's literally just this fib. All right. So if we're measuring this from smart money reversal to the expected endpoint or the expected terminus of the market maker model. Oh, I had it on the right the first time. From 0 to 0.25, that's when you're going to get your low risk entry. Low risk entry, 0.25 to, or 0.5 to 0.75 is usually when you're going to get your silver bullet. And if we get displacement through 0.5, we're expecting terminus to be met. We are getting displacement through 0.5. So I'm really anticipating this to be met. Like, this looks very nice. Notice how well that order block held. Like, we're definitely going to get bought up to this high at news. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to take a trade. But news could be a... News could be soup. We could have soup at news. We had this same exact trade. Here, I'm gonna pull it up for you guys. Just so we know. Just so we have it. Where was it? It was here. This ended. This was a news candle right here, and this was the soup to then head lower. So that could happen. If you guys haven't liked the stream, I would I would really appreciate it if you guys could just give this stream a like. Literally doesn't cost anything. If you guys mess with me, I would appreciate it. That was very random. No, that was very random. I haven't been reading chat. I really do apologize. What are you looking for today? I'm looking for. I don't know. I could see a potential trade here. I'm really waiting for this news to release. News drops in 1 minute. News just dropped. Are we gonna get bought up to this high? Yeah, because look at what we're doing. Generating liquidity here. I'm expecting us to take this high right now. But we'll see what happens. It's news, so. Still within this order block for value gap. Two-minute gap on NQ. Also 3-minute gap. 5-minute. Also is a 5-minute gap. What is this though? What is this? Also, we have order block here, fair value gap, and we do have SMT at these lows. I'm not even gonna mark the SMT yet. But we are bearish on the higher time frame. I'm not gonna force a long, or I'm probably not gonna take a long. We're just gonna see what happens. We're starting to displace. Let's see how this 1 minute candle closes. If we close below this order block, that would be your 1 minute change in state delivery. Pending home sales. Facts. It is just pending home sales. Yeah, that's not really gonna drive much. But I'm not gonna trade at news. I don't care what it is. All right, let's look bearish. I'm not gonna take anything though. We have low resistance liquidity here, and we have SMT to lows. I just don't really see a trade that you can frame off of. I'm anticipating us to now come up into this 1 hour fair value gap. We now have a 1 hour fair value gap formed. So I'm anticipating to see some type of retracement up into this 1 hour fair value gap. And that could happen here. We did kind of close below this order block. It is in the cleanest right now. Let's pull a BS as well. ES has taken sell side, some form of sell side. ES, hourly, fair value gap, hourly order block. Let's kind of zoom in. This does look like we could get bought up to this high into this fair value gap. So I'm anticipating us to come into the hourly fair value gap. Obviously, we don't have to. We can leave it as like a breakaway gap on the higher time frame, but I'm really anticipating something like this to happen. And we'll see if it happens. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Did we take this high? No, we didn't. So I guess there is SMT at this high. So SMT at this high. Even then, y'all, I'm not going to take a short here. I want to see us come into that 1 hour fair value gap to then get a better shorting opportunity. So I'm not really looking to short at all. We do have SMT here, but we also have SMT at the lows. SMT at the highs, SMT at the lows. Within this 1 minute structure. We have closed below this 1 minute order block, which I don't love. Let's look at the kill zones. Okay, we have taken London high and low, so we did kind of have seek and destroy. Asia high and low, taken in London, and then New York AM. We took London high, then we took London low. So keep that in mind as well. I'm not gonna put too much emphasis on it. All right, let's see how we get bought up here. Let's see how this little market maker model looks. Fair value gap is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting to see this high get met. That's the hourly fair value gap. Like I've been saying, I've been saying this for like 10 minutes right now. SMC at the lows. This could be something on ES. This could be a model on ES, honestly. You have relative equal highs here. You just took sell side. You have an internal SMT here. This low to this low. SMT. Looking for that 1 hour fair value gap to also be the draw. We have just taken external range liquidity on ES. Looking for internal range. Looking for this gap to be the draw on liquidity, so. Stacked equal highs. SMT at lows. Let's see this. I would like to see this become the breaker. We also have other places where we could have mitigation. Let's see what happens here. Gotta be careful though, because NQ could come up within this hourly fair value gap. I'm not gonna take anything yet, and I'm just gonna be patient. Just tape read, bro. Like honestly, I could just tape read for a living, and I'll just continue to tape read, and then like you lose nothing by just sitting in front of the charts and just seeing what the market does. Like absolutely nothing. You don't lose a dime. You don't lose any money. You don't lose any conviction, bro. You're just tape reading. You're just chilling. You're just vibing. And like I didn't peep my comments yesterday, and there's this one guy that was like, you keep on saying the same things. I've been catching plays all week, and then he had like the laughing emoji. I'm like, I thought this was funny. Oh no, I don't really care about other people at all and what they say, but like I don't care if I just sit in front of the charts and if I just tape read. I don't care, and I don't think you should either. Like you don't need to be in a trade. Like there could be a whole month where you just don't even take a trade and you tape read. You like there could be a whole 3 months where you just sit in front of the charts and you just see what price action is doing. You just sit on the sidelines, and I can guarantee you damn well that trader is gonna go a lot farther in their journey if they're able to just sit on the sidelines and just see what price does, rather than the trader that hops in the market just trying to catch. Oh, I caught so many plays this week. Yeah, brother, because you're over risking, over leveraging. And then you're gonna blow up. If I don't take trades, I won't eat. I guess that's facts. But I mean, I would say like, especially me, bro. Like I'm still trying to get these market maker models down pat, get them into my brain, burn them into my brain. So for me, like I'll tape read for 4 months if I have to, because I know that. Okay, I won't be making any money. I won't be passing any fundeds, but I'll probably be better off if I just tape read. Just build up that conviction, see it happen over and over. All right. Clearly heading for that gap. On the hourly. Let's look at DXY internal structure. Consolidating. What can we do from a consolidation? We can only expand from a consolidation. So on DXY, we can only go higher. Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, order flow's now shifted. So we can only go higher from this. We can, however, we can have a fake, like we're going to go lower and then go higher. Those are the haters, everyone different. I don't care. Like, I don't like what someone says about me. Like, you just gotta be insecure about yourself if you're gonna let what someone else says like really affect you. You know? I mean, it is kind of hard because at the end of the day, if you just always listening and seeking validation from other people, I used to do that. I'm not gonna lie. I used to do that. Like, I used to look at my follower count like every single day. I even now, like, there are some times when I like look at my subscriber count a lot more than I should, but like, or like how many likes the video got. But that's really just mental. That's really just demons up here. Or like even me, like as a streamer, like I don't even look at my viewers. But if I'm always looking at like how many viewers I have, or like how many people really mess with me, bro, I'm just looking for outside validation to make myself feel better, you know? Like, as a human, you should not need validation from other people, bro. Just stay true to yourself. Big advice right there. Like, just do you, and like, you don't need, like, you are that guy. You don't need validation. You don't need someone to pat you on the back to tell you that you're doing a good job. All right, let's get in the charts, though, because the charts. Seeing if we could possibly push up into consequent encroachment. So with that being said, I'm looking for this to play out on ES as well. So. Yeah, there's no way we don't retrace into this gap. Breaker, order block for value gap. I'm gonna take this. Oh shoot, bro. Please tell me this is my stuff. Could you imagine? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No shot. No shot. Alright, hold up. Could you imagine? That happened exactly to me yesterday. The same thing. Shoot. Oh my gosh, where is it? Where is it? Account? How do I get? Same leaked? Nah, you would have to get my password too. And even then, it is I did get it for free, so. And we now have this mitigation. I'm not gonna look to enter up here. I'm gonna do 7. I'm pretty confident in this. Oh, we're gonna do 8 contracts. How much would I be risking? Eight times 5, 40 times. I'll be risking $300 on this. For and then TP up here as well. I like that. About like a 1.65 or 1.4. I'm cool with that. Because then TP here as well. Or like honestly, you could probably target all the way up here to this high up here. I would probably leave a runner for that. But I don't know if I don't know if it's good filled. Or NQ though. NQ looks like we're heading for this. So I don't know. NQ is within that. Fair value gap. Yeah, I still like this. I'm still gonna take this. If I could get filled. Low risk entry, or I don't know if we'll get a retracement back here. We'll see if we do though. If we do, I'll get filled. I still do like this. Entries on NQ weren't the. That's what I'm saying. Just trust the model. Like if you were to enter here, stop at the low here, you would have been golden. Order block fair value gap, TP, you get stopped, and then just trust the model. The last few days are banger for you. Nice. You just took a short on Euro AD. Let me look. Euro AD. I mean, if you're trading I was trying to say crypto, but it's forex. You really got to be taking these off a higher time frame charts. You really got to be having a higher time frame perspective, in my opinion. So this would be monthly external to monthly internal to monthly internal to monthly external. So now you've taken monthly external. Where are you looking for? Monthly internal. You'll get the here. We go take monthly external, internal, internal to external, external to internal, internal to. We don't take external, but we're just pushing. So you're still looking for internal, monthly internal to external, external to internal, or external to internal. I'm probably overcomplicating it, but here I would be. You're just taking external to internal, internal to taking external. I'll be pretty bearish here. Yeah. I don't know. This doesn't look clean. This daily. This does look very bearish though. You have that stop right here. Bearish structure. Relative equal lows here. Sell side resting here. I don't like the internal structure. I do think now it is the time to look for a short. Internal stop raid. 5 minute. I want to see 5 minute market structure shift. This is what I want to see. I want to see displacement lower. Market structure shift, pull back. To then have first stage and then second stage. To then have the draw be this. That's what I'm looking at. Alright, draw's been met. Dang, bro, it's tough out here. It's tough out here. It's tough out here. Wait, what happened to my order? Why did I get logged out? Oh, brother. What's going on? I can't have multiple tabs? No. Hold up. I gotta get this figured out. I gotta figure this out. It logged me out and I had an order. So can I only have one tab open? Alright, here we go. Oh, I can't add multiple tabs. Alright. That would have been bad. That would have been bad, y'all. I mean, I guess. Let's go. You caught that? I did not. I was really looking for it, and I should have just trusted it, but there's always gonna be more opportunity. Like I said, I don't lose anything by just tape reading. You lose absolutely nothing. Now I've seen it happen, so now I'm like, okay, that happened today. So then going into tomorrow or going into the next day, I can say, hey, I've seen this happen, and therefore, I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen before, seen it happen again. So let's trust it next time. Which I know every situation is going to be different. Every moment in the market's unique. But it's all about building that conviction, you know? Alright, on ES, I'm expecting us to return in this 1 hour for value gap. On NQ, though, we have returned into the upper quadrants of this gap. We now have a 5-minute SIBI here, which we could be reaching for. And that looks like we have reached for. So let's see. Midnight open reprice. I don't know too much about midnight open reprice. You see my equity curve? I put it in the server. Let me look at it. Your equity curve. That's nice. I don't know about this chart color. This chart colors are not nice. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I never took it though. Yeah, it was nice. Equity curve? Where do you put it in? Main chat, probably? Where's your equity curve? Did you post it yesterday? Send it again, or where is it? You can have multiple tabs, but it can only be logged in Tradeovate on one tab. Okay, I see. But even then, okay. So I'm only logged in. Okay, that makes sense. I'm only logged into Tradeovate on this tab. Alright, so let's put YM and then let's put DXY back up. And there's that little retracement we've been talking about. For us to then probably have a market maker bottom model. We can have, this won't be a reversal though. This is just retracement. Damn, YM just been selling off. That's something to keep in mind. Alright, I'm still expecting a market maker sell model. Like, there's gonna be more opportunities today. But that would have been a nice little model. Internal market maker model. And I'm playing out very nice today. What's good, Kiko? What's good, Kiko? Can you explain your higher time frame bias? So basically, higher time frame. We've now come into this daily fair value gap on NQ. So now I'm looking for external range liquidity because we're going from internal range liquidity on the higher time frame, internal range, and now I'm expecting external range liquidity to be the draw. The draw down here. It is important to note that we have not retraced an equilibrium of this price leg. So that's something to just note. We haven't tapped equilibrium. So I was kind of like a little bit neutral, but I'm pretty bearish overall. If we look at this, we have a clear manipulation leg here. Clear manipulation. Pull out that, put your projections in time, and notice how -4 lines up with just some random level. And then if we look at our deviation here on -2, -2.5, this being respected. So where do we expect equilibrium of this price leg? But I don't really think that's going to happen. I don't think we're going to come back up into equilibrium of this price leg because we've had that manipulation here. But I was expecting and kind of anticipating us to maybe come back into this 1 hour fair value gap. That's why I have this gap all marked out with like 0.25, 0.5, 0.75. We do have this original consolidation that we've yet to liquidate on NQ. We have liquidated it on ES. So right now we do have an SMT here. But I'm still bearish. This is just a retracement. And that's what you can look for. If you're looking for a retracement on the higher time frame, that's just a lower time frame market maker sell model. So this now becomes, you have your SMT here, generated liquidity. On ES, I like it a little bit better just because we have those stacked highs here on ES. Look at ES, stacked highs here. That's what I was kind of looking for. As you see here, we don't really get another entry offered because we kind of have this redelivered rebalanced PD right here on that mitigation block. That's going to be very strong. I was looking for a retracement, but obviously I'm not going to long this for like 5 points, because if I were to long this, I would have to put my stop down here, and having a 0.8 risk to reward just isn't worth it at all. So I was pretty bullish, expecting this to be buy side of the curve, but now is the point to when like we're still bearish on the higher time frame, to where this is a higher time frame retracement, like I was saying. So higher time frame retracement for us to then have a pullback here. I'm anticipating us to complete sell side of the curve today. Notice where -3 lines up as well. Some random level in time. This looks very clear. So where's the order block? Kind of within the order block. I'm gonna mark this order block as this. This is the hourly order block. So this is what I'm anticipating us to maybe reject off of this area in time. Hourly order block, hourly fair value gap. So if I know the higher time frame is likely to reject off of this level, that's when I can zoom in and scope a higher time scope out what the higher time is doing on the lower time frame. So we'll see what happens. 2R hit on NQ, going for 3R. Nice. And done for the day. Nice, y'all. Oh, I did. I don't know why I finally pieced it together that you're. Is it Biba? Is it Biba in the Discord? That makes sense. You're Biba Kex. Yeah, I did see that. Sorry, I didn't piece it together. That's nice. You're always gonna go through drawdown. Like, that's just inevitable as a trader. Peep the 5-minute news candle. High to swing, low manipulation leg. 5-minute news candle. Guess you're probably talking about this leg. Let me zoom in to 5 minute, or zoom out to 5 minute. Yeah, we are in this -1 to 1.5. Is that what you're talking about? 8:30 news. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see that, bro. I'm gonna get better at standard deviation. I'm gonna start using standard deviation a lot more. I mean, it shouldn't be someone that you have like end all be all bias around, but it really does help you kind of frame some trades around and frame bias around. Like standard deviation, y'all. Standard deviation, y'all. You can cook with standard deviation. Like, you can be in the kitchen, bro, having a whole on like bakery with standard deviation. That's kind of yeah, just extra confluence. Not something to like. Oh, I always standard deviation. -2.5 guys. We're gonna go to the moon here. No, but it is a nice little confluence because like there is theory around it because like the market's booked by an algorithm. Clearly is clearly, bro, like the market there's clearly an algorithm, y'all, and that's what ICT concepts is based off of. Trading the algorithm, you know? No way you didn't get that. Yeah, I did not, bro. Like, there's, especially y'all that are in the YouTube chat, unless if your name is exactly what it is in the YouTube chat, like, I likely will be like, won't piece it together of who you are on Discord. So like, if you're in the Discord and if you're also in the YouTube, like, and if it's different names, my brain isn't gonna piece it together. Like, I hate to say it. All right, there's gonna be more opportunity. Nothing to trip about. You like these black? Dude, I do like the black and white. I do like the black and white. Plus, like, I feel like it's a little bit clearer, honestly. All right. We could leave this as breakaway on ES. This could be a breakaway gap. This could be breakaway gap. On NQ, this just looks like such a... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Breaker, order block for value gap, SMT. I didn't really notice that. Old selling points here. Alright, sorry, but let me remove this. We're now in sell side of delivery. Price does not need to go higher at all. Higher time for retracement, lower time for market maker model. Alright, let's see if I can get engaged in on this. Just popped in shorties. What? Close below fair value gap and order block. What are you talking about? All right. We have hit that standard deviation projection from that news. What are we expecting? A retracement into equilibrium of this price leg. What do we do? This probably is OTE. This probably is OTE to the tick. OTE. Watch. OTE to the tick. OTE. Yeah. All right. Displacement lower S&T here. This just looks very this looks very clear. Obviously, don't need to be engaged on the lower risk entry. Trendline liquidity. Trendline liquidity as well. Original consolidation. This is an SMT. We do have an SMT here, but the draw's already been met. The draw's already been met, so I don't really care about the SMT. Alright, original consolidation. To then have first stage, second stage, then get bought up. SMT, smart money reversal. Order pairing. This looks clearly bearish now. This is your better A+ setup, in my opinion. This isn't as high quality, but now this becomes a little bit more high quality. Notice that SMT here. Equal highs taken on ES. We also do have another SMT here at these highs. So we have overlapping SMTs. We'll see how this gets delivered. Obviously, right now we just had a sell-off. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for possibly second stage and then possibly first stage and then second stage. Like, this is kind of just confirming it. So I'm expecting and maybe trying to see something like this to where. Well, it probably won't look like that, but let's see. This is kind of what I'm thinking. This is what I'm looking for. And then possibly be engaged over here. Maybe up here. Do I not have magnet mode? I thought I had it on. I think I turned it off yesterday for the chart review. Yo, what's good? Sutter butter? Top of the morning to you, brother. You change your profile picture. What's your profile picture? Dog. Are you coming out? SMC at the highest, ping pong time? 100%. Ping pong. Sutter butter is crazy. That is crazy. I like it though. Nah, I would say I like it. Do you guys not see this though? Do you guys not? Let me know if you guys don't see this, but this is what my eyes see. This is what my eyes see. I'm training my eyes to see this. This is the market, bro. SMT highs. Overlapping SMT. Smart money reversal. Order pairing happened here. This is a higher time frame retracement. Higher time frame retracement. On the higher time frame, what are we doing here? We're retracing this 1 hour fair value gap. What is that on the lower time frame? That's a market maker model in its own. What are we doing here on the way higher? Okay, you can also play this. There's two sides of the curve, y'all. There's buy side of the curve. Buy side delivery. To then have sell side delivery. Like, that's what the market's doing. Sometimes it's just a little more clear and obvious than other times. Like, obviously you don't want to be involved in every single move within the market, but look at this. Look at this. Buy side of the curve to then have sell side of the curve, because like you can damn near take buy side of the curve, like we were saying earlier. You can take buy side of the curve. What is this? This is sell side of the curve. You can be engaged in on the sell side of the curve as well. Like, it's just curves inside of curves inside of curves. Like That's what the market's doing. What are we doing here? Going from external range liquidity to internal range liquidity. Then, once we go from internal range liquidity, we're going to go to external range liquidity. External range liquidity back down to, well, I mean, we're just constantly moving from these buy sides and sell sides of the curve. That's all we're doing. Just break it down. Look at here. We're having buy side of the curve here to then have sell side of the curve. Yeah, it's not going to be very perfect 100% of the time. Look what we're doing here. We're having buy side of the curve to then have sell side of the curve. Look at here. Buy side of the curve. Okay. We're having buy side of the curve. Okay. Why don't we have sell side of delivery of the curve here? Because of the higher time frame context. Okay, we're still within buy side delivery. It's buy side delivery, buy side delivery, buy side delivery. What are we waiting for? We're waiting for a smart money reversal. Okay, smart money reversal here. Then what do we shift to? Sell side delivery. Market structure shift. Sell side delivery. Sell side delivery. So we're still going to be in sell side delivery. Sell side delivery. Until we have a smart money reversal. The smart money reversal happened here. This is where the smart money reversal happened on the higher time frame. It happened up here in this area. So we are still going to deliver sell side of the curve until we have that smart money reversal. And how are you able to determine smart money reversal? Higher time frame PD rate, and then S&T confirms it. Or market structure shift as well. Change of state delivery. You can use all that to kind of pair that smart money reversal. But we are still damn near within sell side delivery. Come back. This probably could have been this would have been your low risk entry. Okay, cool. You can take an entry here. I'm gonna wait. I want to see second stage distribution. There's always gonna be another entry within the market. I'm not tripped up. I'm not caught up because I don't care. I can look and I can tape read the market 20. I can just tape read this all damn day, y'all. We can just tape read every single session, and like I can post about it, and like someone can say something, but I don't care what other people say. I don't care what other people say about me. I don't care what other people think about me either. Like, you're probably watching me, you're probably thinking like, oh, this guy's, I don't know if I like him. I don't care. I don't care if you like me or don't. I don't. All right. Ideally, you would like to see a retracement here to equilibrium. We never get that. So we're gonna see. Wait, I want to have that still popped up. Because we can still have retracements within here. But, okay, like I was just saying, we will be in buy side delivery until we have a smart money reversal. Where's the smart money reversal? Where is it? Right here. Higher time frame PD ray, SMT. Alright. I kind of have a lot of stuff in my chart right here. But I'm going to delete this. We have... Guys, look at where we respected in this gap. Look. I had this up here for a reason. Look at where we respected. Look. Y'all, I'm so happy. Like, every single day, it's just like, something's just clicking. Every single day, just something's clicking. And today, bro, shit's starting to click. Shit's starting to click after seeing this. All right. Excuse me. Where can we frame? I would like to frame standard deviation off of. It's kind of trickier with it here. I would say that this last up move kind of, it lines up with like a random level as well. It just lines up with a random level. Lines up with a random level. Look at this. Random level is what we line up with. Reaccumulation zone. Man, I love this. I love this. I love this, bro. I absolutely love this. This is clear. This is clear. All right. Enough of the yapping. Enough of me saying stuff. Let's see where we can actually get engaged. On ES, I'm taking this on NQ. I'm not taking this shit on ES, but I'm still gonna have ES pulled up just for like SMTs and just see ES. So let's look at DXY as well. DXY still kind of looking bearish. Within this, we're not overall bullish, but breaker for value gap. Breaker for value. This will hold. Looking for a swing low be formed here. I wanna use the highlighter a lot more. Where is that? It's right here. Wait, I have the brush. What's the brush? Oh, I never used that. Yeah, I want to start using that a little bit more. Alright. We have that breaker. I want to see us return in that breaker. Obviously, we now have an order block here. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna change this to black right now. I'm gonna change this to black. I kind of like the black and white. It's like chill. It's tame. It's calm. It's cool. It's collective. You know damn well I'm gonna have a different. You know for sure I'm gonna have a different chart settings tomorrow. If you're watching tomorrow, you know I'm gonna have a different chart setting. First stage. Hunting second stage. This is that reaccumulation zone. We'll see what price does. I'm not gonna get engaged unless if I kind of want to see this high get taken. This is that intermediate term high. Notice how we barely poke in. We barely poke into this fair value gap. Now is the time when I can look for soup because there's context around it. Because like also we'd be tapping within that breaker. We've already had that smart money reversal. Okay. Let's see what happens. In one of ICT's Twitter spaces last year, someone asked if he could only take one entry model. Yeah, I've seen that before. Yeah, second stage redistribution is all you need. That's all you need. Like if you only come to the markets and if you're only looking for a second stage of redistribution, there's nothing wrong with that because that's the most powerful. That's all you need, bro. That's all you need. And I feel like what I do as a trader a lot is I give up on the trade. I give up on the trade sometimes. I give up on the model because I didn't get the best entry. I didn't get the ideal. I didn't get the low risk entry. And I feel like that's just something I need to overcome because like as a person, I just think I'm very greedy. Like I think that's just my personality. I am a greedy person. I am greedy. Whether I want to admit it or not, that's why I love trading because you're able to notice the flaws in your character or notice the things that you really need to work on as a person as well. Overall, I would say I'm a greedy person. And as much as that hates me for me to admit it, I would say I'm actually greedy. And that's why I love trading because I'm able to figure out like, hey bro, maybe you are greedy. Maybe you're just a little greedy, a greedy goblin. Maybe I am. And so, okay, I want to get up in here and I want to make the most here and I want to get the best trade here, but bro, I'm very well okay and happy with taking second stage here, possibly because where's second stage probably gonna happen within the 0.5 to 0.75 range. Standard deviations lining up, everything you want to see here is lining up. So let's see what price does. Nothing looks very clear. I will look to take this soup depending on how we react off of that level. Overall, this just looks very clean. This just looks very clean. If you're facing a liquidity shortage in the market, just let me know. I can make a few calls to ensure liquidity flows in your direction. Yeah. The second stage of redistribution. So, I'm always confused like what Silver Bullet was. I'm pretty sure ICT taught Silver Bullet as the second stage. He talked about Silver Bullet as being the second stage originally, but then he started teaching it as like a time-based. But Silver Bullet's really that second stage of redistribution or reaccumulation. Go to EU. Let me pull up EU. Am I still logged in broker? Oh wait. Y'all remember that one dog? I don't know why I randomly got that like in my head. That one dog that was like famous and then died. You guys know what I'm talking about? Alright, now I see. Now I get it. I'm gonna log into MES MNQ over here. I'm gonna have MES over here. MNQ over here. Pudgy? Yeah. Okay, now I understand. Alright. Oh, go to EU. You can you change your settings like models changing their clothes in a fashion show. Facts. I mean, I'm just trying to. I want to find the best. I want to find what I like the best. You know, I kind of do like black and white. It's chill. It's chill. Because hell no, I have it in red and green. If you still have red and green on your chart, I don't know what to tell you. I obviously do whatever works for you, but I just seeing red and green. Like if someone sends me a picture of their red and green chart, I'm sorry, but I just can't. I can't. I don't try to sound like I'm better than that, but red and green just is not it. And the more that you actually look at a chart that's just not red and green, the more you realize. Like those red and green charts look absolutely awful. Like there's a reason why I would say that most profitable traders don't have the red and green chart. Bro, you're a broken record, and that's absolutely necessary to become profitable. Facts. Like I'll say the same things over and over because the market's doing the same things over and over. All right, let's see if we can get engaged here. It does not look like we're gonna have a turtle soup. This thesis was invalidated because we really wanted to push up higher into this gap. This would have been the soup. This would have been the soup. All right. 0.5, 0.75. This is an intermediate term high. Institutional order flow entry drill right there. Pretty sure that's what that's called. Is that right? Institutional order flow entry drill. That's when we like barely pop into a fair value gap. Short-term high to the right of it. We don't really have a short-term high to the left of it. All right, we'll see what price does here. Ideally, I would like to be engaged. I would like to get engaged. I want to see a little bit more time distortion to then have an entry. I don't think we'll necessarily just get a sell-off straight to this low, but we could. We could. I want to see some time distortion. I want to see us trap some traders consolidate to then have that second stage. That's pretty fast. We'll see what happens, though. I don't know. I'm gonna be very picky, bro. Like I've been saying, like I'll just tape read for months if I have to. I will tape read for 8 months straight and not take a single trade in 8 months if I have to, bro. Because I'm gonna become a much better trader by doing that. Me personally. You got any fundings at the moment? Yeah, I do. I have one funded with my funded futures. They give it to me for free, so that's also why I'm playing it slow. I'm being smart about it. I'm being smart about it. Oh, hold up. Lack in here. Need to map out mitigation blocks. Okay. Let's change this to a different color. This is a mitigation block. I would be looking to take a trade in this actually. Where is it? I'm gonna map it out like blue. Like let's do blue. I like that because that's blue. What's your favorite color, y'all? My favorite color is blue. Do we have any red? Do we have anyone that's do we have any bloods in here? Any bloods in the chat? Alright. I don't know if I love that, but okay. First stage, and then I'm looking for second stage. Right here within this mitigation. You took a trade today? I haven't traded today, but I am looking to engage. We'll see. I want to see time distortion. Time distortion. Come up. I don't know. If it's not clear, it's not clear. Order block for value gap here. Let's also zoom out. 5 minute. We have anything? See, this was kind of tricky because ideally I want to see us come back within that 5 minute for value gap into that breaker. So it didn't play out perfectly, but as you guys can see, we're clearly within this market maker sell model. 2 minute order block here. That 2 minute mitigation, that'll be very powerful. Be very strong. Also have an inversion. Inverse order block for value gap. Also line up with 0.5, 0.75. Also line up with that mitigation. This will probably be your entry. Yeah, I'm gonna look to get engaged here. I'm gonna wait because I want to see this order block get tapped. I'll trade this 4 contracts on MES or MNQ. Sorry, not MES. I'm not gonna take it on ES. Everything's lined up here. I want to see some form of time distortion. Come back within this order block to then have that second stage. I hate when I know what price wants to do, but the market doesn't give me an entry, but I know I can't force my entry and break my rules. That's facts, bro. Like, if the market doesn't give me an entry, then it doesn't give me an entry. And, like, the thing that's, like, I might want to get better at as a trader is, like, having a strict entry model that I look for, you know? Because it is kind of hard and it's kind of ambiguous if I just say I'm looking for a market maker model and then I'm looking for me to possibly be engaged. But if I can refine that even more to say, hey, I'm only going to take second stage of redistribution. I'm only going to take entries within 0.5 to 0.75. I feel like it'd be a lot more consistent. But like right now, market clearly wants to go to this level. Let's look at ES as well. I don't really, let's look at YM. I want to see YM. Damn. YM consolidated. And then you can also leave a runner. Two risk reward. I'm gonna take this. Oops. Alright, I got tapped here. Inverse, also have order block. Stop the high, letting this play out. If I get stopped, I get stopped. If I don't get stopped, I don't get stopped. Really like this. Second stage of redistribution. We have multiple PD arrays holding us up here. 1 minute inverse. We also have order blocks. But I'm mainly playing this off that mitigation block we're within. We form SMT here. Wait, hold up. Alright. We could be coming up and taking this high on ES. And then forming SMT. Stop still at this high. I'm just going to trust the model. Then that inversion on the 1 minute. Five-minute order block. SMT at these highs now. This should hold. So obviously isn't what you want to see for second stage of redistribution. I have PD race holding me up. I might add one here. I want to see a bearish candle form. I want to see a bearish candle close. If a bearish candle closes, I'm going to add one contract because of that SMT. Because we have an SMT at these highs. If a bearish candle closes. Gonna add one. Adding a contract. All right, trusting the model. Trusting the model. Clearly sell side delivery right now, so I got to wait earlier after 1 minute break of structure and fair value gap. Nice. Nice. OTE and 5 minute fair value gap on the 5 minute for sells. $15-minute inverse as well. Look at how well we came within that 15-minute inverse. I didn't even see that. I kind of been playing. I've been kind of zoomed in today. But 15-minute inverse, I really do like that too. Just noticed that. 5-minute order block. Y'all, this is gonna hold. My entry wasn't the absolute greatest, as we see. I really do like this. This should play out. Trust the model. Trust the model. That might be like a t-shirt that I make. Can you imagine? Can you imagine me rocking a t-shirt that says "Trust the model"? That's kind of cringy. All right. Obviously, you can get stopped out, and it won't be the end of the world. $15-minute inverse, so I'm curious, where does shorts come from? A lot of conviction here. So we zoom out. Okay, I'll explain it all. But zooming out, we have SMT at the highs here. We came back within a daily fair value gap. So bearish bias for the day. Coming daily fair value gap. Daily internal is taken. So I'm expecting external range on the daily. Overall, bearish on the daily. Zoom in to your 1 hour structure. We have manipulation. We had SMT at the highs here. We map out this. Standard deviation leg, -2 to 2.5. And this looks like clear market maker sell model. You have your low risk entry. You have your first stage. And then you have your second stage down here. So if we zoom in, this is a higher time frame market maker sell model on the 1 hour. So this is then when I'm going to look at the 15-minute. This morning we had news. Bearish news, come in, SMT, manipulate at news to then have displacement lower. Then what are you looking for? Then we had this higher time frame pullback. We had a pullback into this 15-minute SIBI. Also this 1 hour fair value gap. We know that retracements into fair value gaps when we're bearish is just a lower time frame market maker model. We zoom in. We then have an SMT here, confirming the smart money reversal on the 1 minute to then have displacement lower. We have a breaker here. Didn't really get the greatest entry. And then I'm looking, we get displacement lower. We then have a second stage of distribution, which is what I think that we are in. I just don't think that my entry was necessarily the best. We have a manipulation move here. Negative 2 to 2.5 lines up perfectly with sell side within here. So we have buy side of the curve here, and then we have sell side of the curve here. To then have first stage of distribution, to then possibly have second phase of distribution, which is what I think we're in. But obviously, that can get invalidated here. We have an SMT at the highs here. I want to see this hold. We'll see if it does. We'll see if it does, though. But it should hold. And we have displaced through equilibrium the 50% mark of this. I'm still expecting this to, like, I still know that this is going to be the draw. Oh, yeah, and then I entered here because we have order block. We have this old previous mitigation block. And then we have an inverse fair value gap. We also have this kind of BPR here. So I'm expecting this area to hold. And as you can see, like, yeah, we had wicks, but look at the bodies mainly here. Look at the bodies. They should respect this, and I'm expecting this to play out, obviously, because I'm in the trade, but if it doesn't, then on to the next. If it doesn't play out, then it's on to the next trade, you know? The only thing I don't love about this thesis and rationale is the fact that ES is yet to rebalance to the 1 hour fair value gap. But this model is like everything you would want to see. So ES could come back within this hourly fair value gap, which I don't love, but I don't think that we need to on ES. Yeah, we're disrespecting this SMT. I think I'm gonna get stopped out here. It's cool though. Like, there's always gonna be another day within the market, so. I shorted the OT 50-minute and NQ, try to make it simple. Yeah, sometimes simple's better, you know? Sometimes just make it as simple as it can be, and it doesn't have to be too complicated. But also, if you make it complicated, that's when then you can... If you do have it complicated, you're likely going to be more... Sorry, I don't know what I'm trying to say. That's when you can get... That's when you're going to be precise. We'll see if I can get spared here. Also have a 5-minute inverse here. This also is a 15-minute inverse for what I got, but 5-minute inverse, I'm still expecting this to hold. See, obviously, hopefully it does, but we'll see. Trade's still valid. This is your SMT. Hopefully it plays out, but we'll see. We'll see. If I get stopped out, bro, it's literally not the end of the world. There's always going to be another opportunity. Like, I think all of this is just time distortion. See, now SMT formed. This is then... We'll see. Bounce off the... Which fair value gap are you talking about? Notice this PD array as well. This is a very strong 5-minute PD array. I'm very well expecting this to hold. Look at this 5-minute PD array. 5-minute redelivered rebalance PD rate. SMT also within that 50 to 0.75. I would expect for this to play out, but we'll see. ES has not come up within its 1 hour fair value gap, so ES is just consolidating. Let's take a DXY. Whoa. Whoa. Dude, the highlighter, I might be onto something with that. DXY kind of looks like we're, kind of just chopping on DXY. Well, that's the 1 minute. The 5 minute. I like DXY because it came within the 15-minute breaker. 15-minute breaker per value gap, so. Dude, I might start using the highlighter, bro. I mess with that a lot more than the trend line. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Alright, SMT now. Now we're probably on the right side of the market, so. I'm gonna move my stop to that SMT high here. To that just recent high. As you guys can see, I'm clearly within this trade. I'm gonna take off 4 here and then just leave 1 runner. So we'll see what happens here. Obviously, I think now the market will push us lower. Kind of in like right here. That was the entry. Maybe got a little bit antsy with the entry, but trust the model. Trust the model. We might want to clean the London low on DXY. DXY, I've been looking at this and I've been wanting to see us come within this daily or weekly imbalance. We then kind of fine tune that to the daily fair value gap, daily imbalance. So now this is met. I want to see us go back into external range liquidity. We now come into internal range. I'm looking for external range. That's just me personally. If we zoom into like the 1 hour structure, notice these low resistance liquidity to then have smart money reversal. Dude, I like this highlighter thing to then have smart. I'm gonna start using this to then have smart money reversal to then have displacement higher, market structure shift, pull back into that 15-minute breaker. And it doesn't look the greatest because kind of taking all these highs to where we've taken both sides of the market here. Taking these highs, but I'm expecting DXY to go back to these highs. I'm getting a little carried away with this highlighter tool. Okay. What you enter on, you can I would recommend just rewind a little bit. I'm not gonna explain it all. I'll probably explain it all again later, but basically, order block, fair value gap. This old selling point here, this mitigation block, which is what I really want to see. And then I put my stop at this high. I feel like my stop could have been even all the way up here. It probably should have been all the way up here, honestly, because this would have invalidated the. I should have my stop at this intermediate term high. This high here. We'll see what happens. Still within the trade. Kind of got chopped up there for a minute. And then now we have the SMT here. So I'm expecting this to hold. And I'm expecting this model to play out. But we'll see what happens. Obviously, if I get stopped, I get stopped. Like, it's not going to be the end of the world. And I'll show you guys really in this position. So let's see what price does. Kind of have a lot of stuff on my chart. I'm gonna remove all these. I'm just gonna keep this. Ooh, this Terminus got met. Look at that. I might have to start using standard deviation a lot more. Is that where it was before? Oh, that's why. This -1 isn't. Ah, there we go. That's how we had it. And then I'm gonna remove that. Okay, I want to see a short-term high form on the right side of this. Let me kind of... I don't know if that's like pleasing at all to the eyes. Okay, but basically, I'm gonna get carried away with the highlighter. Smart money reversal. Displacement lower. Chop. Terminus from this standard deviation got met. Come back up. SMT at these highs. Displacement lower. Fair value gap. This is what I'm looking at. I want to see. I think this will be the best area. We'll see. I'm in where I'm in. I'm trusting the model. I like that. I like that highlighter. Are you still in a trade? Yeah, I'm still in this. This order block range should hold. My stop's now at this high, by the way. See what happens. And Q about to drop. Hopefully. You short? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I thought this was gonna be the quick drop, but we'll see what market wants to do. Isn't it lunch hours in 30 minutes? It's not lunch hour yet. Lunch hour is 12 to 1. I think it's creating liquidity for the PM session. Yeah, probably. It's generating liquidity here. Yeah, market ran out of juice. Market ran out of juice this morning. You, market hasn't shown any direction. The market tipped its hand up here. What do we do here? What is this? What is this, Ethan? Smart money reversal? Why is it smart money reversal? Well, we're within a higher time frame PD array. The market showed us that we're bearish. Look. Market structure shift. Displacement. Market structure shift with displacement. It's not bearish? It's not bearish? I have one funded account. It's with my funded futures. They gave it to me for free, so that's why I have it. How the candle is formed? What do you mean? You from UK? No, I'm not, mate. I could be. Dude, I kind of want to go to the UK. Actually, I don't know. UK is just like I've never been. Has anyone ever been to UK? That's just rebalance. Yeah, yesterday we put in high a week as well. High a week yesterday. Lowest entry. Second stage. Or lowest entry. First stage here. This might be time distortion to then have second stage. I don't know. We might complete this model Friday, but I like the structure today. But maybe we're not ready for yet. Bro's going crazy with the highlighter now? Yeah, dude, I love this. How have I not found this earlier? I love this. Especially if I'm like communicating, bro. Smart money reversal. First stage. Second stage. And then you just do Control Z. I love this thing. Bro's mocking UFs. UK. Nah. Shout out my UK people. Why? It's still on highlighter though. How do I get off of highlighter? Guys, go to cursor. I see. Yeah, ES is not like... ES is just... Regardless, ES is generating liquidity. Like, we are going to sell off at some point. The matter is when. Failure swing. It now becomes a failure swing, and then we're just generating liquidity. Alright. I got stopped. This was a tricky model. I thought this would have played out, but it's cool though. There's always gonna be more opportunity within the market. Always. I'm not gonna journal quite yet because I like to have like a view of what the market actually did after I journal, but I'm just gonna post that. Market just don't want to go lower right now. It's cool though. I think the bad thesis around this, like this is gonna be a sell model for 1,000%. Like we're gonna head to this low, but I think ES wants to come within this 1 hour for value gap. So I got chopped up because wants to head into this 1 hour fair value gap. So I feel like that was the main invalidation point behind this trade. Like that's mainly why this trade didn't play out, because ES wants to come back within the hourly fair value gap, and I knew that was a possibility, but I saw the SMT and then I got intrigued. But now we're just, what is this though? Like this is like the same shit we saw yesterday. This is just chop, 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 time distortion to then, dude. I'm really going crazy with this highlighter thing, this highlighter tool. Now we're within this breaker here. Now we've retraced into equilibrium of this price leg. Probably OTE of this price leg. Like this is still bearish. Don't get me wrong. But once ES pokes up, takes that fair value gap, we're probably gonna dump. So now it's time just waiting for that to like really happen. Lost liquidity above ES. Don't know about a short here. I mean everything makes sense. Internal structure swept. Where's this high on NQ? Here, Can I have a lot of stuff on my chart? 5 minute fair value gap tapped. Look at all this. Look at all this though. Low resistance liquidity below us. How old are you? I'm 19. ES might retake buy side for shorts again. Yeah, I think now we're ready. Just not ready down here. Yeah, I feel like it's just too early. It's too early down here. It's too early down here. This model is going to play out. Like, you can know the draw on liquidity, but you can know where price is going to head to. Like, I have a strong conviction that we're going to head here. But it's a matter of when are we going to go there. When. Not here. Not here. This is a fast retracement. Fast retracement. We're not just going to go here then low. And I feel like I kind of knew that. I wanted to see some time distortion play out. But we kind of need more of that. To now I think we're ready. And then we're going to get something like this here. So we've now taken intermediate term high. That could be your soup. And this is looking like it is the soup. So I'm not once I enter the highlighter mode, it's like hard to exit it. So I just probably going to stay. All right, let's see. I might look to get re-engaged with this. Take an intermediate term high. Displacement lower. Bias is still correct. Like, still short bias. Let's see, though. ES still can work its way up within this hourly fair value gap. So then head lower. Kind of just going to be more... Gonna let it play out. See, like, once I enter the highlighter mode, I have to press this to exit it. I like it better than, like, the actual lines, you know? Maybe, like, less thickness. Is that a thing? No, I think it's only that thick. What's the brush look like? I don't know. I feel like the brush is too thin. I like the highlighter. All right, we're waiting. We're patient. I feel like this could be PM setup too. I need to unfavorite this. I never use that. What else I don't use horizontal lines anymore. I don't need that on my hotbar. Oh, I can move it. All right, we're going highlighter now to then this, or we'll have this over here. I don't use GAN boxes anymore. I don't need GAN box. I can remove that. What else? What else do I have on here that I don't use? Picture? I don't use image. Where is image? I think it should be in here. Yeah. I don't use horizontal rays. I don't know why that's there. And I sometimes use vertical lines. I feel like that can be over here. All right, now we're locked in with trading view. This though, I still don't think we're ready yet. I'm still basing this off of the thesis that ES wants to push up into this hourly fair value gap. Once ES touches that hourly fair value gap, I think we're gonna be ready. So I'm gonna wait. I might look to re-engage. We'll see what happens though, cause like I don't want to say okay, I took a loss. I don't want me to just scratch this whole model that we have here. Because look at this now. Now this becomes a lot clearer. We have low resistance. Then we put another failure swing here. Low resistance. Another failure swing. Another failure swing. Another failure swing. And then come back up. Like, then I want to be in on this distribution here. So, like, I'm not going to scratch the whole thesis just because market just wasn't delivering as efficient as I thought it was going to. Check Discord. Sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat. I haven't. A bullish SMT with YM at the lows. Dang, I have a lot of stuff in my chart right now. A lot of stuff. Because we also have a bullish SMT with ES right here, right? ES has liquidated this area. So, yeah. Also notice that. See what I'm saying? Like, I gotta exit this. To exit it. Alright. Maybe turtle soup now? I think like I'm gonna go off the fact that ES just wants to deliver to the hourly fair value gap. So I think this likely will be a PM setup, not an AM setup. So I took a loss. Was it necessarily bad? No, I don't think it was a bad trade, honestly. I think it was a good trade. Like, there's always gonna be more opportunities, so I'm not tripping. Why do I say it like that? I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping, but that 15-minute inverse we're still within. Let's see what happens. This is clearly bearish though. Like, we're clearly gonna take all this at some point. It's a matter of when. Low resistance. Low resistance. What's the market gonna do? It's gonna hunt that. We're not gonna leave this. We're not gonna leave this. So just because I stopped out does not mean that I'm gonna give up on the model. And that's something that I kind of have done in the past, to where like I give up on the model before it's like, if the model's still valid. All right, settings. Let me apply this to all. Black and white. Let's experiment. Let's experiment real quick. Black and white. That gives you like, you know, or that gives you like Oreo mint vibes. Oreo mint. I kind of like. I wouldn't say I love it, but I was kind of like. I do kind of like black for down candles. Maybe you give it like a hint of color. Like maybe like a hint of blue instead of just like straight up white. Just like a hint of something, you know? Instead of white. I do kind of like the black down candles, and I definitely like the background. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I kind of like the gray could be a move. Hell no. Pink for down candles? No. Wait, hold up. Nah. Maybe a color like this for down closed. Okay, I kind of like gray for down candles. Is that hard? That's probably hard to see. I don't know. I do mess with black. I like black down candles. I do like that. I do kind of like I like white up. I do like white up candles too. Sorry. I don't know if I just like screamed it in the mic when I was talking. Sorry. Check this. Sorry. I haven't been looking at chat. Held, have you... So, what's your entry model? You keep talking about it's going to play out. Just curious. Market maker sell model. A market maker. What is a market maker sell model? I know it's my entry model is kind of clear because it depends on what I'm going to enter off of at different points in time, which is kind of what I want to work on, is to get like a better defined entry model. But I have been looking into mitigation blocks. Line old selling points with new PD arrays. I really like that, and that's what I did here. I entered here off this old selling point, and then I had an order block here, which it wasn't the best order block, inverse fair value gap, and then fair value gap here, which I don't like that at all because, again, y'all, like this was just this was in very discount. Like if we're looking at this, I'm chasing price in discount. Okay, now we've come back up into premium, so now this would be a better area to short. So I kind of was chasing price, I guess, but something for me to get better at. Let me look. I want to show you a better example because yesterday I was looking to enter, but I know I put it in the Discord at least. I was looking to enter yesterday, but I never got filled. Let me pull it up. I put it in trading floor or something. I put it somewhere. That's all I know. Dang, you took the soup? That's clean. Yeah, nice. Where'd I put it? I'm trying to pull up this trade. Yeah. Old breaker or old mitigation, fair value gap, order block. I think that might be my bread and butter. I think I might just stick to that. Old breaker, fair value gap, order block. That holds like so much. I need to backtest that a lot more though. I kind of like this hint of peach or hint of. Wait, I might try to do hint of peach. All right, we're gonna try this for a minute. I don't know. I kind of like standard white. That's black and white gothic. Yeah, we'll keep it at this for now. All right. Let me read something. Do you ever deal with analysis paralysis? What does that even? When you overanalyze, or what do you mean? What even is analysis paralysis? Like, define that. You still holding the trade? I got stopped out on the trade. So I'm looking to maybe possibly re-enter, but we'll wait. I took SPX longs at 10:05 and entered on the 10 o'clock inverse for value gap, targeted 946. $10 o'clock inverse here. I don't know. You'd have to. You should just start sending that. Send it in the Discord, bro. I feel like it's a lot easier for me to see in the Discord. Yo, gold trade. Yo, trade gold. It moves better than this. Nah, you cannot say gold moves better than NQ and ES. Gold manipulates. You know that. You know gold. Or at least that's how I view gold. Gold will manipulate you. How does gold move better than NQ and ES? Tell me. I guess inverse for value gap here. Like, where's the entry? I guess there's not always gonna be an entry, but I don't like the way this moves. This structure, I don't love it. Like, I would expect this to possibly be a market maker sell model, but I don't know. Most of your trades should be off of like higher time frames. Daily for value gap, we just tapped into, so I'm expecting this low to definitely be the draw. I'm expecting this low. Easy. Not easy, but that's my draw on liquidity for gold. We just had a purge here. I'm pretty bearish here on gold. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, that soup would have been nice. Just generated. Yeah, we never had a return in that 5-minute fair value gap. That's what we did here. I know you love it thick. Pause, brother. Mine are dark green, just beautiful. Send a picture of it in the Discord. I'm trying to experiment. I'm trying to find out. I'm not gonna lie, Anthony, brother. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know how you look at this, Anthony. This looks like chopsticks. Like, this is not like clean in my opinion. I don't know how you deal with it. But if it works for you, it works for you. Sorry. Getting carried away. Nah, I think anything but red and green is the best. Like, if it's just that straight up red and green that you first get, like, I'll show you guys what mine used to be. I mean, you guys can look and see, but we'll see. What did mine used to be? Oh, look. Mine used to be so bad. It's just, I don't know how you're able to, like, really see the charts clear. Like this is what I used to. So say I come to the chart and then how do I analyze this? I don't know what the chart's doing. All right, let's get back into the current charts. Definitely bearish. We are generating liquidity here. We're gonna run this all at some point, and I think that ES at this time doesn't have to come up into the hourly fair value gap, but kind of just been teasing it all morning. Like price just kind of wants to come up into this value gap. Smart, regardless, this all is generated sell side. So we're just accumulating sell side liquidity below us, regardless of that fact. So, bro, full port ES long? Facts. Maybe. I'm a full port. Should I full port my next trade? Like, do you think my funded futures would give me another eval? Do you think they would give me another funded if I blew it? I don't know. Even then, I would probably just buy one. Because, like, I'm in no need to rush my journey at all. Like, I'll stay and I'll tape read for like 10 years if I have to. Like I've been saying. I don't know. 10 years might be an exaggeration, but the moment you start to put deadlines on like, hey, I need to be profitable by this time, or like, hey, I'm gonna be profitable by the end of next year, or I feel like that just doesn't do you any good. Like I'll stay in this game as long as I have to. All right, so right now we've now rebalanced to equilibrium. Where's OTE? We have had this stop right here. This just doesn't look good. This just doesn't look good. Like, ideally, if you're short bias, you want to see us take this high and then, like, displace the sell side. But right now, like, we clearly have the sell side. We are within this hourly fair value gap, so I'm still expecting this to play out, to pan out, but I don't think it's going to be as clean as I was anticipating it to be. I think there's going to be a lot more chop within here. A lot more time distortion for us to then have the sell side of the curve. Like, we still will, like, at some point, we will have sell side of the curve. No doubt in my mind. But, we'll see. Yours are purple and black, but I also switched it to green and gray. I've been liking this white and black, honestly. This is chill. What do y'all think? Is it easier to see as well? I don't know. If I'm looking at this through, like, Streamlabs, it doesn't look as clear. It doesn't look as clean. That's how you've always had it, as white and yeah, I think you gotta change it. At least try something else. But if it's what you like, then keep it that way. But I don't know. I used to have it like Justin has it like white and black, but those settings are kind of too gothic. Like, looking back. Like, we'll look at what I used to have. We'll look at how I used to have my chart. Ideally in a new tab. Why is it not dark? Are you kidding? Like, this just looks way too gothic. Like, even this kind of... hurts my eyes. Wait, let me try the highlighter on this. Let me cook with the highlighter. I like the highlighter with white and black. Dude, I'm gonna start abusing the highlighter. DXY still within that 15-minute breaker. Generating liquidity. This is what I'm looking like. This is what is going to happen. Original consolidation. Higher time frame 15-minute PD array that we're drawing into. I want to see market structure shifts, pull back, and then I think ES will be ready. But this is DXY. Alright. I think ES is drawing into this hourly fair value gap. So overall, ES's draw is what I didn't take into account when I entered. ES's draw is this fair value gap. Most likely. I mean, right now, like, there's no way we don't draw within this fair value gap. No rate. No question about it. What have we been doing all within here, though? What lies here? What lies here? What lies here? What lies here? Liquidity. So there will be some form of market maker sell model. Notice on ES, pull back to fair value gap. That's going to be a lower time frame market maker sell model. So on the lower time frame, it looks something like this. Pull back to that fair value gap to then have that smart money reversal, break a structure, to then liquidate this original consolidation. Right now, I'm just trying to use the highlighter as much as I can right now. I'm just making excuses to use the highlighter. Don't over risk. That's building bad habits. Vex. Wait, what do you say? You're not a real trader if you don't full port at... What are you saying? I would say everyone's definitely full ported at least once. I mean, if you haven't, that's good, but I definitely had those days when I've just over risked and I've gotten hot. I got... Why did I say hot? I don't know what I was talking. What is PM session again? PM session... Usually, I would say 1:30 to 3:30 is ideally when you're gonna find that sweet spot. It kind of depends, but I would say like 1 to 4. But also, I would say 1:30 to 3:30 is probably the more sweet spot. Please read my name. Sepper Tabari. One thing, I don't know English. I will comment in English with translation. Alright. I don't know why you're watching if you don't speak English. I mean, I guess we probably got some translators for you. I full ported a little more than once when I first started. I've definitely been there, yo. I've definitely been there, bro. Yo, I do want to share. I'm hyped. I copped a Camelback, bro. Because it's starting to get nice out. I copped a Camelback to where I can run outside. I'm excited for this, bro. I'm sorry. I'm probably going to go for a run outside today. Bro, it's starting to get nice weather, so got to take advantage of that. That's what I'm very hyped for. The Camelback, bro. Whew. I might start running. So I'm moving within like pretty soon I'm moving. Well, Saturday I'm moving. And I'm moving like 5 miles away. So the gym, so whenever I go to the gym, it's literally right here. But now I'm moving like 5 miles away, so I might start running to the gym. And then running back from the gym before market opens. I might start doing that, but we'll see. We have earnings report. Who has earnings? I know Meta had earnings yesterday, so. I got mentioned. Oh yeah. The green black, the ICT. You can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with the ICT. You can't go wrong with not grandpa with ICT. Microsoft and ooh. Yeah, Microsoft and Google have earnings today. Dang, a lot of like big companies had earnings this week. Well, I wouldn't say a lot, but Tesla, Microsoft, Meta. Amazon has earnings next week. Apple has earnings next week as well. So that's something to note. Let's look at Google. Let's look at Google. Oh, I already have Google. I already have Google and Microsoft. Just by looking at this chart, like, I don't think there's any way that we don't. Like, we have to. I doubt we gap up here on Google. I don't know too much about stocks, though. Just by looking at this, we've taken this monthly external high. We've gone from external to internal, back to external. So I'm looking to possibly go back to internal. Just by this gap. This gap would be low-hanging fruit. So I'm pretty bearish on these earnings, but I don't really know too much about earnings. And I'm not going to... I wouldn't advise anyone to. Alright. Starting to get some displacement to the downside on Microsoft. I don't know. I'm anticipating bearish reports, but that's me personally. We have taken these lows down here, and then we went up to internal, back into external. You can't tell me that doesn't look like a clear original consolidation. I think it's on stocks, but this looks like your clear original consolidation. First stage, second stage, smart money reversal. First stage, then second stage will likely happen. See, I don't like how to switch from the highlighter over. Will likely happen over here. That's just my thesis. But I wouldn't use I wouldn't trade anything like that stock related, because I just trade NQ and ES. That's what I'm. And if you can align that also, that time in with that we're on ES, we look bearish. I think that's how you can trade stocks, is like looking at what ES is doing and then seeing like, hey, when are we aligning with ES, and then looking to capitalize when they're both aligned, and also aligning that with dollar. Like, if you're able to do that, I feel like you'd have a lot of success trading stocks. But for me personally, I trade excuse me, ES and NQ. All right. Kind of exactly what we did over here. Or what day with over here, yeah, over here. Just inducing liquidity, inducing liquidity, inducing liquidity. That's all we're doing right now. All we're doing right now. All right. Back to the charts. Back to the charts. Okay. I think as a trader, you need to go through some moments of full porting and adversity and wanting to quit. It really helps with psychology and not make the same mistake in the long run. I would say I've never been at a point in my career to where like I just really wanted to quit. I've never been at a point to when like I really wanted to quit, but I've definitely been at a point to when I was just not treating it with too much respect. Like even right now, like I am on a funded account, but I pretty much gotten that funded account for free. Shout out My Funded Futures. So I'm not in really any rush to become profitable. I will say that I'm definitely gonna have funded accounts past, and I'm definitely gonna have funded evals by the end of the year. By the end of the year, y'all, you will see payouts for me. You will see payouts, but I'm not gonna rush it. Like I'm really gonna take time with this and just gonna let it play out. You know, like there's no reason to rush it. You know. No reason to rush your journey. No reason to try to like make your journey faster. Try to speed it up. Bro, give it time and enjoy the ride. Like if you're not profitable, dude, wake up every day and just be happy that you're here. Just be happy that you're on the earth. Just be happy and grateful for it. Like I'm so grateful to like that I'm even able to have a community like you guys that I can just sit and talk to, or that we can just chill here. We can watch the charts and we can take good trades, and like I'm so grateful that I have someone like this. I'm just very grateful. Forever. I always will be. Alright, we're within this hourly imbalance on ES, so still bearish overall, but this kind of does make sense looking back. The fact that we're just inducing liquidity now, like we're gonna have a sell off at PM. It's inevitable. It will happen. Right now, lunch hour. So gonna wait for lunch hour to end, and then we'll really look to engage, and then we'll probably take a good trade. But we'll see. Took a loss this morning, but it's part of the game. Looking back, ES's draw is what I missed, and I kind of did note it, and I knew that it was a possibility, but I got too carried away. Because ES just really wants to head into this hourly fair value gap. And notice, ES has taken external range liquidity, so you best damn believe we're going into internal range liquidity. So that kind of could have saved you. Also took a short in discount of this range, so I don't think this necessarily was like a very bad entry. I don't think it was like the worst entry, but I also did add to the trade, which I don't like. I added to a losing position. I'm now like break even on the eval. Let's pull up the eval. I'm like break even, which I'm not worried about. Like break even. No worries though. Sorry, mistake sounded twice. Don't worry, bro. I agreed with your bearish bias for today, but from the looks of NQ might just explode higher, especially if it closes above 10.15 high. I still stand on like market doesn't need to move higher. Like looking at long this, it just doesn't make sense. Like clear high day manipulation here. Now it's just patience, and it's just all about aligning time and price, you know? Let's remove these drawings just real quick. We could be reaching for this hourly fair value gap now. Or, I guess we were within that. Sorry. We could be reaching for this order block. Okay, say this order block. Say we end up disrespecting this order block here on the hourly. If we disrespect this hourly order block, then I feel like we could go to new highs. But even then, bro, we're going for this fair value gap. But we don't need to because we have an SMT here, and this is the distribution lower. So like, there's no reason to be bullish right now, in my opinion. We'll see what happens. Just by looking at this doesn't look clear at all. Kind of just chopping. Low resistance liquidity below us. We have a fair value gap here. This is that smart money reversal up here. Where are the SMTs? Okay, SMT is still with these highs, but it's not as clear. Alright, this could be something. We're within lunch hour. We're starting to get a little bit of something. We've now taken this high here, but ES is now within that hourly fair value gap. I want to see if we can get something here. We're within that 25% portion of this fair value gap, so we'll see. Can you tell me how you journal? Yeah, of course. Basically, whenever I journal, I have this here. I'm not journaling yet because I like to journal after the fact, because then that's when you can really get that hindsight view of what actually happened. So I think journaling after the trading session is a lot more beneficial because you're able to see what actually happened and where you actually went wrong. So what I do is I give a trade recap, like why I took it, and here this and that, and then I say what I will do better and then what I did good. And I will say I want to start being a lot more positive with what I journal, because ICT talks to us a lot. He talks about like being a cheerleader for yourself, like cheerleading yourself and just reinforcing that positive thinking. Because like I think the journal is the best way to do that. It's just like say like keep it up, good job, we did good. What could we done better, and then what else did I do good? Like what did I do good, and like just be grateful that you're, I don't know, just like cheerlead yourself on. Cheerlead yourself, like cheerlead yourself to the victory, because no one else is gonna root for you, or people will root for you. I root for you. I really want success for you, but you gotta believe in yourself first before you can really believe in. You gotta believe in yourself first before anyone else can believe in you. NQ 1 hour breaker plus 1 hour fair value gap. We rejecting from that. Let's zoom out. Yeah, breaker fair value gap. I didn't even notice that. My charts were kind of too cluttered. Low, high, lower, low, breaker. Everything looks great here. Everything looks fantastic here. So I'm just gonna wait until we're ready. We're not ready yet to engage this liquidity, but failure swing, failure swing, failure swing, failure swing, failure swing, failure swing, possible failure swing. Just look at this. Look at this. Do you not think that we're gonna run all this? Yo, someone said something about a crypto that was gonna look nice, equal low, and Euro USD. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. That's what I was talking about. Someone said something that I just completely ignored. Euro USD. Here we go. Nice, equal lows. This pair looks very bearish. Weekly fair value gap. We could be coming back into this breaker. I think we might come up and take this high. Before then, taking all this low resistance. Low resistance. Low resistance. Low resistance. So That's really kind of what I'm looking at. All right, let's see what happens. 5-minute fair value gap on ES with equilibrium, which is lined with the 1 hour fair value gap. Yeah, let's also look at this price leg. We're back within OTE of this price leg, so this looks very good. It's just a matter of when it's gonna happen. So I could see within an hour of this happening. I'm gonna stay on. For probably the rest of the session. So I'll be on here for a while. 40 views in 2.7K. Your growth is crazy. I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. It's definitely been a nice journey. It's definitely we got so much more. We have so much more. Like, bro, we're just scratching the surface here, and I really do appreciate you guys. Like, the fact that I can have like I used to always want, and I always like, this is always what I wanted, and I always wanted to have a chat, and the fact that this is finally a possibility just means the world. So I really do appreciate it. But I'll always say this, and I always will, is none of it happens unless it does it get kind of repetitive. If you guys are watching this, if you guys are in the streams a lot, if I play the same music in the background over and over, that'll probably get repetitive. So let me know if you guys want me to switch it up. Let me know if you guys want me to play a different video. But I'm not listening to the jazz, but just let me know what you guys think, so I can fix it if it's not. All right, we'll see what happens. How do I copy and paste photos on Notion? What I do is anytime I have a chart, I just do copy image here, and then I go into Notion, and then I just Control V. That's what I do. Wait. And anytime you have a picture, you can space. If you press spacebar, that zooms it in, or you can double click. That's how I do it. You can also go over here and download it, which is what I used to do, but you can download the image, but you just need to copy it. Check DXY here. I'm expecting this area to hold. High confluence area. 15-minute breaker, 15-minute fair value gap. I want to see 5-minute breaker structure. I want to see a break structure on the 5-minute. We do have relative equal lows here, so I don't like that. But I want to see a 5-minute breaker structure to really validate us to go to this clear original consolidation. So we'll see what happens in dollar. That's what I'm looking at. I still don't think we're ready yet. Maybe PM session. This also could be end of day macro. What was OTE again? Oh, OTE is just using the fib. So if you put your fib within that range, you'll have equilibrium, and then you'll have OTE, which is optimal trade entry. So basically, we want us to rebalance to equilibrium most of the times, but sometimes we'll go a little bit past equilibrium, and then we'll go into OTE, and then we'll reject. So OTE, if we ever go into it, like a lot of other traders are seeing it as possible reversal, but it's just a deeper retracement. It's just a tool to help you look at retracements. Bro, trend support and resistance trendline traders probably feasting. Trendline traders. Is the music zesty? How is it? Is it actually zesty? What else can I put on? I mean, honestly, I would put on like the music I listen to, but I don't think I should. I don't think I should. Because like the music I like to listen to, you guys probably wouldn't want to listen to, and the music that you want to listen to, I probably wouldn't want to listen to. I think jazz is cool, especially like if it's in the background of like a stream. It's just kind of just like there, you know. If you look at like any streamer, bro, they have jazz on their stream, on their live stream. It's just like, or I wouldn't say jazz necessarily, but yeah, it's good. All right, cool. Back on your playlist? What do you mean? Back? What? Back on your playlist? Alright, so notice here though. Even here. Standard deviation? Look. Look, y'all. -4 lined up. -4 lined up. Then what do? We reject off of that. So this, having that standard deviation could have just saved you kind of. How long have you been trading? I would say around a year. Around a year, but I would say currently with what I trade, like 3 to 4 months. It also hasn't been too long trading the concepts that I trade. So like, I'm still kind of new. I'm developing. I'm a student. I'm always going to be a student. Always a student to this. So it's always stuff to learn. So this wasn't the smart money or it technically was. Coming back into consequent encroachment of that fair value gap. Hourly fair value gap. I'm still expecting this to be a market maker sell model. Well, clearly, I'm not gonna long this. I'm not gonna long this. You could take a long within here. Notice order flow. Respecting bullish order blocks. So I want to see some form of breakage structure. This whole move up. No breakage structure. Here. We didn't really have a low that we really broke through. This kinda. Like now we have like actual meaningful lows that I would like to see us displace through. Like a low like here, if we displace through, if we break this low, that would have a lot more significance than this little low here. Like even on this move lower, like order flow's bullish. So for us to like truly reverse here, what do you need to see? Probably a higher time frame SMT and then a higher time frame, or a higher time frame fair value gap, or higher time frame PD array and then an SMT. Let's look at YM. I'm pretty sure we'll have a some sort of divergence here. I don't like framing reversal. I don't like framing SMTs off of YM, but if it's there, it's there. So we do have SMT here with YM. That's just something to note. All right, how do I get off of this? All right, here we go. Within OTE, ideally I would like to still see this still hold. We also are within that hourly. We're within that hourly order block, hourly breaker, hourly fair value gap. So I'd like to see this. Do you think you'll always be trading, or what do you think you'll go into real estate or other businesses? I don't know. I'll probably always be trading. Why would you try? Why would you try to Why would you try to be a jack of all trades when you can just master one? You know. Maybe like have real estate properties, but just so I have like real estate investments that I've made from that I've had from trading. But I'm thinking that my game plan is just master trading and become a good trader. And like obviously I'll be able to generate income from YouTube, so that's also what I'll be able to have income from YouTube, which will be exciting and cool. Cause like I always wanted to do that, but I probably won't be able to make money off of you. I'm pretty sure now you can send like donations in the stream. Let me see. I don't really care too much about it, but it's definitely cool to see. Let's see. You guys haven't liked the stream? Like the stream, y'all. What are you doing? Why we got 17 likes, bro? How many people we got in here? 36? Let's get 36 likes. Oh, now 35? Damn, bro. That's sad. Anyways, I really would appreciate it. It does help. Yeah, you can now send super chats to me. I'm not saying that you should at all. I wouldn't recommend. There's better ways for your money, better uses for your money. I don't need your money. Let's see. Did anyone listen to me? Hey, 3 of y'all. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. But I would say, like, why would you try to master like 10 like real estate, stocks, and like that goes same with like trading as well. Why try to master like 5 different models? Just master one. The market maker buy and sell model. That's what I'm doing. Next 6 minutes will tell a lot. Watch 50-minute close above 10:15 high. It looks bullish. I'm still anticipating us to. This order block looks nice. On the hourly, I also do like this order block a lot because it engaged this fair value gap. We push price up to this fair value gap and then we displace lower. This is a very high probability order block that we're within. This is a very high probability order block. So I'm expecting us to hold this on the higher time frame. We're within an hourly imbalance as well. Hourly fair value gap, hourly order block. Also kind of a breaker here. So I'm expecting this area to hold for us to then sell off to these lows. So we'll see. Getting closer to TP on NQ. Where is it? See, ideally I would like to see. Okay, we're still within that sweet spot in OTE, but I want this area to hold. It doesn't look the cleanest. I don't know how I get a trade off of this. Ideally, I want to see displacement, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what the market wants to do, and then don't force anything. Have you traded today? Yeah, I took a very small. Not a very small. I took a loss earlier. I took a loss. Looking to probably recapitalize on the model. See what happens though. Like I won't take a long in this at all. I'm not gonna long this. All right. Dude, I finally was able to see DMs. I was responding to some DMs yesterday. You also lost today? Hey, it's part of the game. If you lost, that doesn't mean you necessarily did something wrong. If you won, that doesn't mean that you did something good. Alright, give me 1 sec. Alright, back. Want to see displacement lower? I think it's way too early to really validate a trade. Low resistance liquidity below us. This looks like we're gonna get end of day sell or PM session sell off. Easily, in my opinion. Easily. I think it's time though for a. Bro, I'm excited for bro. It looks so nice out today. I'm gonna go for a run outside probably. I'm gonna try it today. I don't know. I do like the treadmill though because the treadmill gives you a set pace to go from. Which ICT playlist did you learn from? I'd recommend watching this MMXM Traders course. Someone posted it, but MMX Trader had a course that pretty much got leaked everywhere. But yeah. Watching this is just so much better than ICTs, honestly. Yeah, I would recommend watching this. And then, as well as that, in terms of ICT, this is what I could recommend you. ICT Gems. This is very useful. It condenses his trades into his videos into like shorter videos. Like I'm gonna watch this later. Also this. Yeah, I would recommend this. This YouTube channel is amazing. The strategy that I'm using has 13 wins, 1 loss this month with 2R. It's one model of ICT, but without looking to bias. Care to share more about it? If so, send it in the Discord. I'd like to look into it. I think just the most important about ICT is just narrative. Narrative and draw on liquidity is the only thing that really matters, in my opinion. Any trades? No, I actually, yeah, I took a loss today. I've taken a loss. I'm looking to possibly take another trade, but I took a loss down here. Looking back, way too far in premium, way too far in discount. Sorry, taking a loss here, I would have been a lot more okay with. But ES wanted to push up in the hourly fair value gap. Now ES is within the hourly fair value gap. Now I think we're ready. Notice as well. Notice as well. Where is it? Previous mitigation block. Previous mitigation. We also have taken liquidity, so that's something to note. But this is just bearish order flow. And we do have S&T at the lows, and we do have higher time repeater A. So technically, we don't have to continue sell side of the curve here, because we have S&T at the lows, higher time frame PDA has been engaged on ES. If we look at this on the daily chart, we come into the daily fair value gap. I'm expecting to see maybe internal range or external range. I don't know. It's not the cleanest right now. Honestly, it's not the clearest. Higher time frame, ES. We've engaged higher time frame PDAs. We have closed below this order block, but we have this order block here. I like this order block a lot better than this order block though. So we'll see what happens though. Are you muted or is my mic? Is it my setup? I mean, you wouldn't be able to hear me if I was muted, but I think it's your setup. It should be your setup. It's a fruit of nonstop backtesting on 5 minutes. Before I trade in minute 1, but I need to do more relaxed way of trading on minute 5. Pure mechanical, but you can try BTMM. I don't get it. I'm done for the day. Have a good one. Yeah, have a good one, Evan. Take care, bro. ICT on NQ SPS. Have a good one, Evan. I don't get what you're saying. The Duda Secret is on. I don't get what you're saying. I can barely hear you. Everything turned up. Are you on your computer? There might be like some other audio source that's trying to be engaged. Is it me? Is it me? I don't think so, because I don't think anyone else has said anything about it. Let me see. Oh. My bad. I probably got earripped. No, it's fine. Is there any signal? Yeah, I just got a signal from Donald Trump. He said full port shortlist. Full port. Donald Trump just told me. Yeah, it's been on the other channels and it works. I can barely hear the music clearly. It should be. I don't know what's up then. You can hear the music fine, but it's my voice. Let me know. Should I listen? Anthony said it's fine. I trust Anthony. Bro, you want signals? I gave you a signal, brother. Full port the short. Full port it, brother. Full port. Put your whole account on this. Not financial advice, by the way. Alright, everything's fine. We can hear well. Sounds good. Yeah, definitely. It's probably. I think that you might have another audio source opened. But if you can hear the music fine and my mic's weird, I don't know what to tell you then. That definitely is weird. Try restarting it, or I don't know. I don't know what to say. Yeah, I'm giving you a signal, Elias. Full port, short, full port it, full port it. All of your capital. As you see, US 100 made the same aggressive move. Expect a reversal and wait for the entry. Well, yeah, if you see ES and NQ, make the same move? Is that what you're trying to say? Alright, let's wait for some displacement. But this is an area in which I expect to reject. SMT here. That's key. Internal SMT. We don't have any higher time for SMT. I'm still expecting this to be sell side of the curve. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna trade this at all. I'm gonna wait for a second phase. But this looks like smart money reversal. Definitely want to see confirmation. Any trades? I haven't traded yet. You tell me what music I'm listening to, or what music I have on the stream, because I'm listening to different music. But this is the stream I have. It's relaxing jazz music, background chill out music for relaxed study at work. I'm full for NQ right now. Nice. I'm telling y'all, the signal's there on the stream. 13 wins, 1 loss at the moment, just this month. That's nice. And what I do like about that is it's like there's been I mean, how many trading days has been in the month? That might be a setup every day. Why are you waiting if you have conviction? Because the market hasn't told me yet. I mean, like, this is an area in which I expect to reject off of. I guess you're right, but I'm gonna take a lot more L's just by trading something that isn't very confirmed. Like, okay, we have an SMT. We're within an area in which I want to expect. We have all these low resistance swing points below us. I mean, I guess I could enter low size, like just one contract right now, but for me, it just doesn't make sense. But look at what we have here. Low resistance. Do you think the market's not going to refer back to this? You think the market's not? What do we do this whole way up? This whole way up, we're just generating liquidity. We're inducing traders. I was liquidity today to then have a smart money reversal. This smart money reversal was invalid because ES was in a higher time frame PD array. Now ES and NQ are both within a higher time frame PD arrays. This can be a valid smart money reversal. But looking back, this smart money reversal here isn't a true smart money reversal because ES wasn't within a higher time frame PD. I mean, ES doesn't necessarily have to, but it's just more conviction. But we still had some form of model here. Like, we went from ERL to IRL. IRL to ERL. Then we went from ERL. We're going to go back to IRL. So that's what I'm looking at. Sorry. I really like this highlighter. Let me, I'm going to try to. You see how we went from ERL back down to IRL? Internal range liquidity. Then we're going to go to external range liquidity. Now we've taken external range liquidity. We're likely going to head to internal range. And we can go from external range to external range liquidity. But usually we go to an imbalance and then we do something like that to then head lower. Let's see what the market does. I want to see displacement to really validate anything. We do have a little SMT here internally, so let's see. This doesn't mean anything though. This doesn't mean anything. We also are in an area in which I want to reject. It also is lunch hour, so keep that in mind. It is lunch hour. We are in OTE of this price leg, but I don't like this little push up we're having here. I don't like this at all. I want to see displacement back inside this range before I can really even take anything. If the US 30 holds, let's just take internal liquidity, grab, vice versa. If the US 30 holds, if we hold what? What's YM within? We still have this massive fair value gap here that we are probably going to form here. Was this today? Yeah, YM sold off hard. I don't know. This is all. I don't want to be engaged up here. Ideally, if this is a market maker sell model, I want to be engaged maybe here and then maybe here. I think it'll be somewhere like over here and over here for first. Like you'll have your low risk entry and then you'll have first stage and then you have a second stage. There's no way we do not run this liquidity. There's no way. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what the market wants to do. I found about you on Instagram. Nice, nice. Yeah, Instagram. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, what do you think I would have? So like, Instagram, I used to post on Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok, but I stopped posting on TikTok because I felt like it was kind of a hassle, and then like none of my TikTok videos would get any views or any traction at all. So I just decided to stop posting. Plus, like, TikTok is way more toxic. Like, I don't want people that scroll through TikTok to be on my channel, you know? Like, I don't need that. So I stopped posting on TikTok. But do you think I would have more right now if I kept on posting on TikTok? I feel like probably, but I don't really care. That could be like some ignorance debt, which is basically when you're ignorant to things that are losing your money. No, I would agree. I don't like TikTok. If you guys have been in the streams, you guys know I hate TikTok. It's like, why would I want someone that scrolls on TikTok to find me? Bro, I found you on Tinder. Can you imagine? I've never had Tinder. I've like downloaded it. Like, you guys know. I've never had like a Tinder profile though, like for real. People from Insta are more likely to actually do something. I don't know. I would say yeah, TikTok's just probably just a bunch of bots. I don't know. I hate TikTok. I think like if you're scrolling on TikTok, bro, you're likely depressed. I don't use social media like that anymore. I don't use social media like that anymore. I use Instagram to post, but I don't use Instagram to scroll. Because think about it, bro. You're just consuming other people's lives, and then what's very toxic and poisonous about it as well is you see other people's comments, and then you see comments which, like, most comments out there are negative, like, especially nowadays. Let me pull up Instagram and let me see what I'm talking about. The Instagram I use whenever I usually look at, like, it's usually like sports related. Like, even on Instagram, bro, like, I'm scrolling through Instagram right now, and it's like talking about basketball. It says like, the one who hasn't consistently choked in the playoff. They're like, bro, they're just transferring back and forth in the comments, bro. Like, that's all comments are doing, bro. It's just back and forth, like, on literally every single post. But like, did you get nothing beneficial out of just scrolling through social media? And like, comments are really gonna. Yeah, never heard of 4. There's always haters out there, bro. Like that, social media is just killing you. Just killing it. Like, especially this generation. Social media is just toxic, poisonous cancer that, like, way too many people, especially nowadays, way too many people are on. Hey, thanks for the sub, Dylan. I appreciate it. I didn't have the alert didn't pop up. I had it muted. We'll play up the alert. Thanks for the sub, Dylan. Appreciate it. Explain on. I'm getting something wrong about it. What do you mean? I'm out 3.4 R today. Have a good rest of your day too. Like 3.4 R. Take your win and then go on with the day. I'm not gonna lie. I might head out as well because we're just not getting displacement, and ideally I would not want to see us retrace. Kind of have this. I'm pretty sure this is a rejection block. I don't know too much about rejection blocks, but from what I've seen rejection blocks, I think they look like this. So this would like be your last PD array. This though, just market's just moving in generating liquidity right now. No reason to be interested or engaged in this yet. If we get displacement lower, then yeah, maybe. But even now, I don't know if we will get a short model, but I'm very well anticipating it to happen. We're gonna wait for it to come to Papa. We're gonna wait for it to come to Papa. But literally like order blocks are still holding. We've yet to have like a true displacement and true change of state delivery. Ideally, I would like to see that on the 5-minute. So I want to see a 5-minute change of state delivery. That 5-minute change of state delivery would be here. So we'll see if that happens. I would like to see it happen though. How much money have you made from trading? 0. I've lost money trading. I'm still yet to reach my brink of profitability, but it will come. It will come at some point. It will come. You're lucky doing this at a very young age. Hey, I mean, everyone has a different journey. I hate that mindset, bro. I'm sorry, but I hate that mindset. Like I guess yeah, and I do appreciate that I'm doing this at a young age, but like age is just a goddamn number, bro. Age is just a number. Like, say you're 25, you should be happy that you're doing it right now. Like, you shouldn't be thinking like, oh, I wish I was doing it younger. Because, like, even you, that means that you saying that just means that you're probably not at terms with yourself, you know? Because you saying that is just, like, pretty much solidifying in your brain that you wish that you started earlier. Like, I could see someone younger because... Like Anthony, for example. Anthony's 16. You're 16, right? I'd be like, I wish I was doing it then, but like we got different journeys. How many years have you been trading for? Around a year. But I've been like locked in for around like 3 to 4 months. I'm 19. I just turned 19 like 14 days ago. So yeah, 19. Yeah, but you're saying because you have less to lose. I guess that's true. Like I don't have a family to depend on. Kind of what I said is very valid. I see the argument because, like, yeah, I am blessed to be doing this at a very young age. But I would say it's never too late to start anything. That's kind of what I'm saying. It's never too late to start anything. But yeah, now I agree with that a lot more. You kind of made that more. Because, like, if you're 30 years old, you're less likely going to be able to chase it rather than being younger, you know? Nice, don't give up. Your road to profitability is near. I appreciate it. Like, it's going to happen. But I'm not going to force it. And, like, even then, like, I care more about taking good trades and placing good trades and, like, being disciplined than I do about, like, just profitability. Because it's just... Profitability is kind of subjective because... Okay, you can be profitable by taking bad trades, and then you can be profitable for 1 month and then be not profitable the next. It's all about what the market gives you. Like, there are traders that go through periods of drawdown. But what all those good traders do is, like, if they go through drawdown, they're able to work their way back up. Or they're, like, that's not going to be the end of them because they have risk parameters set. But the moment that you go over in a period of drawdown and a period where you're just not finding as much opportunity as you would normally... The moment you let that become something greater than what it should be is really when, like, that's what I define as true profitability. Being able to adjust. And like this, I would like to see this be sell side, but I don't think the market's really ready. We kind of had the model earlier. I was looking to maybe take a buy here. Never got filled. That's cool. I took a short here. Got stopped out. And it is what it is. Like, the market's going to be open the same time tomorrow. After seeing this, I don't like this displacement higher. I don't like this at all. So, like Michael said, submit to time. You will reach there. You don't give up if you don't take a step by step. I agree. Are you still bearish? After seeing this, I don't like this at all. It could be time to switch biases. Ideally, we had an SMT here. And we're now breaking above this order block. This hourly candle closes in around 4 minutes. I think it's a time where I had a bias. We do have SMT at the lows as well. This also is, notice where we respected, -2 to -2.5. So if we respect it, I'm looking for us to possibly go back to equilibrium of this price leg. Overall, yes, I still am bearish, but like, I know the market's going to hunt this at some point, but it's a matter of when. It looks a little bit better on even I don't know. We do have S&T at the lows, so I'm probably not going to trade for the rest of the day. I took my L, and it's time to learn from that and grow from that. But it's kind of hard. Like, to be bullish, I'm not going to take a long here at all because it just doesn't make sense. Like, I'm not going to take a long with low resistance below me and higher time frame bearish structure, you know? I'm not going to do that. And if I am, it's going to be a very, very internal model. It's going to be a very nice, quick scalp. Just by looking at this, this could set us up for a Friday expansion move lower. We could have something like this. Friday. So Friday we have London and then New York open here, or we could have like New York open and then PM session here doing that. That's what I could see happening, but for now, I don't think it's yeah, we also could be forming an SMT here. I don't know. I'm not gonna place too much because the ES probably won't take highs up here. NQ is looking like we could, so we definitely need to see a lot more structure and a lot more displacement lower to really validate a short here at all. So I'm probably gonna head out, honestly. I'm just gonna study and dude, because like I'm saying, I want to stay on here all day. I want to stream longer, but I really think that I need to lock in and I need to become profitable first before I'm able to do that. Because like I really want to be like able to give you guys like good insight and like good details on the market every single second, but like I need to get better first myself. So that's what I'm gonna focus on. So I actually am gonna head out here right now, and I'm not gonna say I'm gonna head out and then head out like 40 minutes later, but yeah, I'm gonna head out. Today was a W stream, and I really do appreciate like the support from you guys. I really do. Like the fact that you're listening to me, the fact that you're watching me, like I really can't give it to you guys enough, and I really do appreciate that. So I will catch you guys later. I will let you guys know if I take anything else, but just by look at this, it's looking like we're gonna come up here, maybe diddle daddle, and then I don't really see a trade setup. If we get big displacement back inside this range, we could really validate a short here, but until we get this displacement, I'm not going to take a short unless we get that displacement back inside the range. But what is all this? This is all low resistance liquidity, so where I know that the market's going to hunt this at some point, but the matter is when. The matter is when are we going to do that? I feel like we could do that at some point later in the day or some point Friday. It is about to be PM session. It is about to be PM session, so keep that in mind, to where I'm not opposed of seeing us sell off, but I don't really see any advantage of taking a long here because we have now returned to premium of this range, and we are within a higher time frame sell model, so it just doesn't really make that much sense to really necessarily look to take a long up here, you know? Like if you're gonna take a long, it's gonna be down here, but even then we have low resistance, low resistance, low resistance. Like let's look at this. Let's look at this. We have 1 failure swing, we have 2 failure swings, we have 3 failure swings, we have 4 failure swings, we have 5 failure swings, we have 6 failure swings, we have 7 failure swings. Like the market's gonna hunt this. We're just generating liquidity for us to then hunt, but the matter is when. Right now, we're not ready. We have not changed the delivery. Right here, market structure shifts. It never truly got invalidated. I thought this was the smart money reversal, but it really wasn't, because ES wanted to go higher. And let's look at DXY as well. What's DXY doing? DXY isn't holding this breaker, so that's interesting. All right, so with that being said, I don't know. I don't know what the market wants to do, so I'm not gonna trade it. So, anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like, I really do. And like in the future, I have no doubt that I'm gonna go, like, I'm saying like a year from now that I'm gonna go like all day stream. But for now, I would love to stay on here for like the whole session, but I really gotta become a profitable trader first. So that's my main goal, my main goal, and I'm gonna make it happen. Anyways, peace out.